Welcome everyone to a Moto Draft. Let's see what we've got. So Dovin's Akuji and Senna Gilmage are both really good Azorius cards. Incubation Druid is great in both Gruul and the Gate deck, and what's the other one? Simic. I think I'm gonna go with that. It's a fun rare. Mana ramp. Ooh. Kind of going along with our first card, we have Sunder Shaman, which is just pretty 5/5 for 4, which is good by itself, and then can't be blocked by more than one creature. It can destroy target enchantment or artifact, which can be relevant in a format with a bunch of busted enchantments. Let's go there. What the hell is this? Destroy artifact enchantments. Nope. Get the points good, but kind of far away from what we're doing. Though we can splash it if we end up in Gruul. So that's something to consider. Seraphim Hybrid is just a good 2-drop. Tonight Brawl is replaceable. Gruul Gilgate's kind of replaceable. I think I'm going to get the point. I hope we end up in Gruul and just splashing this. It's really good removal. Speaking of good removal, Scare the Critics is our pick here. Let's see here. 2 strong creatures, 2 strong spells. I like the start of this. What the hell is this? Giant Shaman. Ooh, okay. I think we might be in the right colors here. Frenzied Arynx is really good. It's basically a 4/4/4 with trample. You can give it haste. You can pump it. I think I like that slightly better than Burning Tree Vandal, though I like that card as well. Another Gruul Gate, and then these two are solid, but I like the first Frenzied Arynx. We don't want to speculate on too many get the points, just in case we end up not being able to find our Gilgates to splash with. But yeah, we can take Gilgates pretty high. I'm very happy with each of our cards thus far. Incubation Druid obviously helps us get the point. We have 2 really strong 4-drops. So if we get Incubation Druid out on turn 2, drop these guys a little faster. Who we got going on? It's a 335. Oh, okay. Nothing too exciting for us here. I don't think Ill-Gotten Inheritance is what we want. Macabre Mockery is okay, but not really worth it. I might do the Smeltward Ignis over the Boar. This has a little more utility. I don't know if I necessarily want to play it. Unless maybe we get some sack outlets. Most of those are in black, not Gruul. Let me shift this over so you can actually see these things here instead of looking at my face. Man, some of these people are picking slow. Come on, Manxurian? Manxurian? Wombat. Pre-scienced. Ottafont. Baraldo. So this guy's just throwing a fucking chandelier, candelabra at someone with a spear on it. Ooh, okay. There's actually a lot of good cards here for us. I forget, Jund? Is that green, black, red? Seems pretty open. It's all of our cards except one in this pack. Light Up the Stage is good card advantage for a color pair that doesn't generally get a lot of card advantage. But I think Savage Smash is just a great card in general. Here, I think we want a Gilgate over the Storm Strike. here, I think we want a Gore Clan Wrecker over a useless 2-drop. This 2-drop is a little better since you can pump it later in the game. Nothing too exciting here. I guess I'll go for the Locket just in case we get some really fat creatures. Rampage of the whatever is garbage. Hot garbage. Rebel Slinger is an okay sideboard for a deck with a lot of flyers. I can't believe Burning Real. Yeah, we're in the right colors here. I'm going to take Spear, just in case we find some more spectacle payoffs. Get the point. We don't have anything to actually play it with yet, but that's fine. We'll get there. It's pretty solid cards here. I would say we have about 5 to 6 premium cards for this type of deck. If you count the Guildgate. From bright. We're definitely in the open colors here. Red more so than green, but I think we saw equal. I mean, we got a decently late Savage Smash and Rebel Slinger, so Rakdos might be slightly more open, but then Gruul. But I think our strongest cards are definitely in the Gruul arena here. Okay, we're gonna see pack 2. Let's open up something busted, shall we? Let's see. Drum roll. What's the worst drum roll I've ever done in my life? Okay. Mirror March has stung me one too many times to where I'm super salty about picking it. I never want to flip with that thing, and I played it out in 3 different games. So I think Zertog Goblin here is pretty solid. 3/3 on 2. Can be annoying to deal with. Fireblade Artist is really good in Rakdos, but I think we're still Gruul. Okay, this is good. It's basically do 3 to a creature at instant speed. But it can't go to the face, and you don't have the opportunity to cast it from 1. And since we're Gruul, it's going to be double red to play. Hopefully this Rakdos Guildgate wheels, maybe this Bedeck or Footlight Fiend, but I'm going to go for the second Skewer the Critics. I like another cheap, good 2-drop for our deck in a second Zertog Goblin. It'd be nice to maybe not play this, so I'm going to take that out. So we have nice removal for our opponents, like smaller maybe flyers that we can't block so well, and then we're just gonna have bigger creatures to get through on the ground. Gruul is supposedly the weakest guild in the set here, but I've had pretty good experience with it. And for splash and removal, in terms of get the point, and maybe we'll find something else here. That'd be good too. If we find a lot of fatties, we can play Gruul Locket, which is literally some weird carvings inside of a skull that's like attached to something. It's really strange. Oh, I guess that's the Locket portion. Rebel Slinger is just a boring card in terms of stats and text and picture. Man, some people are faced with some hard choices apparently. What were we passing that was pretty good? I don't even remember. So our packs have been Zerta, Secure the critics and Zerta. I'm okay with that. Alphabetize this shit. Okay, this is kind of a stinky pack, and I think this is where we pick up our first Rakdos Guildgate here. What are we passing on? This is more of a Simic card, or if you have a lot of instants, which we do not. We already have a Rebel Slinger. X Main Beast is very replaceable. Caretaker is not really what Gruul wants to do. Okay, I do like Stony Strength, but I think our first Titanic Brawl is better. Maybe? Maybe not. Stony Strength is a pretty cool combo with Incubation Druid. It can ramp us incredibly fast. I'm going to go Stony Strength. I feel like people forget about Stony Strength more than they forget about the fight spells. And right now, we don't really have too many creatures that have counter. Actually, yeah, I guess we do. So it would cost 1 as well, but that's okay. I wonder how they decide the ordering of red and green on Gruul Guildgate, but then black and red on Rakdos. They must have some. So these color halves match, like if you have multicolor spells. Red is in front of green, but black's in front of red, kind of thing. Mammoth Spider can be decent in this deck, but it's more of a sideboard card, I think. Carnival and Carnage can be good for splashing for black already. I do like Burning Tree Vandal. It helps against Flood. I think I'm going to go for the Carnival Carnage. I think it's strong enough. Scarring 2, dealing 3. Kind of things you want to do. We already have a Burning Tree. We do need some more 3-drop creatures would be good. Our 2 slots looking solid. We got good 4-drop creatures. Okay. Look at that. Man, Arena is so much faster at drafting. I forget such things. I got a message. Why am I? Ooh, okay. We got 3 really good creatures for us here. We got Frenzied Airings, Rampaging Redhorn, and Rumbling Ruin. Rumbling Ruin is a good top end card, especially since we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that could have counters array plus 7. I think that's the card to do. Oh, Guildmage in our color. Very good. Nothing else of interest for us in that pack. Okay, let me move this over a little bit more so you can see my 2-drop slot. This is more set up for Arena with the column drafting stuff, but that's okay. Let's see. Is there any artifact where actually the face is never really that good? Open the Gates can be okay, but I think I'd rather do a Rakdos Locket maybe. Yeah, let's do Open the Gates. I'm not trying to play that, but we'll see. Other Rakdos Guildgate would be good. Short Bar Black Splashes, which is 2 cards so far. Get the point in Carnival Carnage. I wouldn't splash just for Carnival Carnage, but Get the point is just really solid removal. And if they happen to play something that can beat our guys, like a Colossus, that's where get the point comes in. Or if we just need to kill some flyers, or you know, not die to some things. Ooh, definitely a second Rakdos skill gate there. Didn't have to look at anything. Mana is going to be pretty solid between these 3 guild gates and Incubation Druid. I don't think we'll need to run open the gates, which I prefer not to in this type of deck. We have 8 multicolor cards. So if we open that rare artifact that you draw every time you play a multicolor card, that might be consideration. That was a 5-drop. Oh, I'll definitely take Rampaging Red Horde here. I don't like that 5/2 spectacle thing. It's good in the situation where you get that 3-drop out and they don't have blocks for like a couple turns. But if you have a situation where you're getting out 2 drops, 3 drops, 4 drops, and they don't have blocks for a couple turns, it's likely you're in a good position already and you don't need the extra power. And then it's just horrendous in the board that has a bunch of, you know, small things on the ground or things they could kind of just trade with for mana going up. It's not bad as a 3-drop if you get the spectacle cost, but yeah, it's just not good. I think for a very flyer intense deck, we would want a second Rumble Slinger. Maybe it's a bunch of spirit tokens or cheap flyers. We're not running 2 Burn Brights or Roots. I'm just gonna take this. Actually, I'm just gonna cut green. Looks like red's flowing fine for both ways. Okay, so we're only about 6 cards away from 6 playables away from a deck. We have a very nice curve. It's actually OCD level nice. Storm Strike I could play in this deck for sure. We're going to be attacking almost every turn. It's not going to look suspicious if we're maybe making trades, and then we can maybe sneak in a, you know, trade up mana for Storm Strike versus something else. Let's just deal with maybe like Death Touch creatures in white and black. It could be annoying. All right, let's see what Pack 3 has for us. Let's these noobs pick up their last few cards here. What are you thinking about? Come on. What are you thinking of? What the hell is this? 53N. Here we go, Pack 3. Boom. Oh, it's so busted. I want it. Oh my god, look at this pack. What is going on? They were like, let's put every good multicolored card. Sadly, we are far away from playing Ethereal Absolution. I think Frenzied Airings is our pick here over Scorchmark. Sharktip Crab's not going to have. Ethereal Absolution is so busted, but we would need to pick up. Yeah, it would just mess up our mana too much. I need to pass it before I get greedy and change my mind. Ooh, Chaos Bringer. What's this? Let's reserve this. Let's read this. What does this do? Okay. Ooh, we can add mana, spend it on a creature spell, and it gains right. And then we can look at top 4's library, 2 creature cards, put them in your hand, and then beginning. Oh, that's good. That's good. Something we gotta deal with for sure. I think I like this. It lets us loot. We will have an opportunity to play its spectacle cost at some point, since we're splashing anyway. I don't know if we could splash double black for Rakdos Wheeler. What is this? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, deals 1 damage. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Cinderbines isn't bad, but I feel like just having another Burning Tree Vandal or Combat Trick. Let's do another Burning Tree Vandal here. We could get our fight spell. I think second Burning Tree is good. We will take the second one of that, though I don't think we need it. We've got all our playables we need. I'm pretty happy with this deck as is. We might have to run one swamp, but we got good mana here. Very red heavy. Rhythm of the Wild would be nice. No, I guess Domri Chaosbringer is kind of a way to do that too. This kind of ramps us, but we don't have a lot of high-end things to play. I wouldn't mind that 1/7 drop. Wrecking Beast. A 2-drop slot's pretty busted. Considering the 2 drops you can get. We got 2 rares in here, we got a couple uncommon, we got 3 uncommons. Wait, is that uncommon? I think so. Yeah. Ooh. Pestilent Spirit is a really good card. And it turns on our Scare the Critics and this thing to have Death Touch. I think it's worth splashing over a second get the point. I don't think we need Mammoth Spider. Rakdos Guildgate would be good, but that's just a busted card that you can get in some damage with. I think this Clan Record is a weaker card we have, and same with this. So let's see if we can fill out this curve here. It's a little cheap of a card to be splashing, but you know, I think our mana is going to be solid. Sunder Shaman is going to become a little difficult to play if we throw in some swamps and stuff. Our forest count might be a little light, but we'll do with what we got. Let's see what's going on. Whew, I could be done with a whole draft on MTG Arena by now, I think. Chat, you got anything you want to talk about? I mean, my default is to just start commenting on art. Show the display. Where's that option? I don't even know. Ooh, okay. Man, Gatebreaker Ram going this late? This is a hard pick, actually, between the Guildgate, a second Savage Smash, and a Gatebreaker Ram. We only have 3 Guildgates, and our 3 drops are pretty solid, so I think I'm going to just go for a second Savage Smash here over the Guildgate. I'm going to go for this Rakdos Guildgate, though, for sure. We have our playables already. We might need some removal. Like, removal might be kind of important for a deck. I know we just passed to get the point, but we don't have a lot of really fat creatures. We just have creatures that are gonna be slightly ahead of curve, and then we could just like remove things. We don't need drawing as much since we have 2 Burning Tree Vandals. They can come down and start doing some. Oh, and Rixmadi. Ooh, Scorchmark's really good actually for us, especially with this Pestilent Spirit. This thing basically makes our 2 Scare the Critics, Scorchmark, and Carnival kill anything, which is pretty crazy. So we're at 23 right now, so we can play this. We only have 13 creatures, but we don't have a If we only run 13 creatures, I might remove one of these Savage Smash because it's kind of a dead card without a creature. Maybe the Stoning Strength for the same reason. Clan Guildmage kind of counts as 2 creatures because it can turn a land into a creature for a turn. Yeah, I'm happy with this deck, I think. What would I want? I wouldn't mind another 5 or 6 drop. Maybe even a 7. Is there anything that we're expecting to wheel? I don't know. I wasn't very good at looking at the wheel cards. Okay, well, we're just going to go for another Rakdos Guildgate here. We might not even have to run a single swamp. We have 5 black sources. I'm just going to go for this 4 drop. I don't even know if we're going to play it, to be honest. Our 4 drops are all pretty solid. Here are the cards that we might cut here. Savage Smash. Here, I'll do it over here. Savage Smash, Axebane. I like our 2 drops. All of our 3 drops are good. I think I do like picking up the Fight Spell. Here's all of our like cards to round out our deck here. Maybe Storm Shards on the cut and block. Stony Strength. I think I'm really good with everything in here. I mean, sure. Why not? Definitely have a deck here. Just gotta piece it together here a little bit. Okay, so Storm Strike, Stony Strength. These things can maybe go. Maybe 1. We don't want to run 2. Titanic Brawl, Scorch, or no, not Scorchmark. We don't want 2 Savage Smashes. What creatures are we on the fence about? These 2 guys. That's basically it. So right now we're running 26 cards, so we need to cut 3 of these 6. I think this Axebane isn't really what we're trying to do. Stony Strength. How many counter synergies do we really have? Not many, but I do like it for the ramp portion and as a trick, so I'll do that. I think it's better than Storm Strike. Our creatures are going to be bigger on average anyway. Keep Titanic Brawl. And then maybe I'll remove a Savage Smash since it starts to get too many cards that rely on having a creature out. Though this is better than... Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. Let's see what it does for lands here. I don't think we really need to add any swamp, honestly. We're splashing for 2 cards in each swamp, so we already have 5 sources if you count the Incubation Druid. We have 5 mountains over here and only 1 forest, so we're going to cut that down to 3, I think, and bring this up to 7. Because then it's 8. 8, 8, 4? Is that good? I kind of want this up. Maybe that 8, 8, 7? Or 9? Nah, I think I want to do that. Wait, why can't I count lands? 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I don't know what the hell I was doing. I can add 2 more lands. Let's add 1 of each. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 forests, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mountains. 9, 9, 4. Let's do that. Okay, let's combine groups here. I don't know why all my lands are over here. Snip this bad guy for reference. And let's play. So what this deck is trying to do is basically get out some creatures that can deal some decent amount of damage and then just start removing things from their board or make them make trades and, you know, just be Hit him in the face. Good stuff. If I play a black-white deck, I'm going to assume it's the deck that we drafted with, and they're going to have whatever that busted card is. I forget the name. Ideally, this is more of a 4-drop. But, I mean, Carnival is really good if we have Pestilent Spirit out. It's just a 1-mana kill spell at that point. Now we're waiting on our opponent. He will play first. This is not good. If we don't find a mountain, we're kind of in trouble. Well, we found our mountain, but now we need something else here. Okay, well, if we draw land, we have a really good hand here. Oh, I should totally... Here we go. I can do that. Come on, land. All right, and it was the perfect land. This is really bizarre. I'm just going to do this. I guess this is for this purpose. I'll do this. Actually, I can open up Streamlab and just move my... Okay, let me do this. Sorry, everyone. There we go. All better. Our opponent's like, what the hell are you doing? Get it together. That's fine. You can't block. I mean, more land would be good. Simic. Could have like Aeromonculus and stuff. Using our mana on Scare the Critics would be good, but I think I'm gonna just wait for a better target here. Savage Smash can basically take care of anything. That's fine. Hold up a counter maybe. Looks like they're playing something. Bounce spell would be a little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. Aeromonculus, we can Scare this Critics next turn. Unless they feel like chump blocking for some problem. Ooh, I'm good. That was nice. Gotta use our mana a little bit. Okay. Maybe we'll win this game with 2 mana. Let's see here. They attack into me. They have some pump spell. They wouldn't have a Slime Bind, I don't think. I mean, honestly, if they just play some big creature next turn and we draw land, we can Savage Smash it and then get in for 6. Or actually, we'd be getting in for 8. It depends what you got. Ooh, okay. Just gonna swing with both here. Really? Okay. Okay, now if we draw a Savage Smash, they're gonna be in big trouble. But they're also stuck on lands, so. And Civic is kind of a pricey deck in general. Okay, that can't really block effectively. We could Savage Smash and then get it for 8, but I think we're gonna leave it for. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna leave it. We have things to do with 4 mana, so maybe I shouldn't have, just in case we draw a land. Because then they would have been down to 2. We would have had 2 lethal blockers, and then we would have, if we drew a land, have a haste creature. Yeah, maybe Savage Smashing there would have been better. Yes, I do regret it now. Let's just play this. Well, let's see what they do. If they have a bounce spell, it's going to be unfortunate, but then they can't. I think their plan was to leave up the adapt here. I think I really messed up by not playing that Savage Smash. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's okay. We didn't run into it at least. Now we have a sweet hand. I think we just... We could play out Domri and then give double right to our thing. And then if they counter it, then we know we can attack with Zerta Goblin. Oh, that was... Well, that's okay. We will do this. We won't attack because they have that up, but then we'll set ourselves up to... It's going to have double rights. It's going to be a 4/4. Or are they adapting? That's fine. It's looking rough for them, I think. Okay. Lesson learned. Definitely Savage Smash on that one turn when they're tapped out. Because they would be dead by now for sure. But we're getting to see more of their hand, more of the deck, so that's good. They got a couple of Aeromonculuses. They have a Engineer here that they can ramp. I think our cards match up well against these. I'm having deja vu. I feel like I played a Gruul deck against a Simic matchup. Okay, what's this thing got? That is not the card you need right now. So you could have Quench. What are you doing? Sure. Well, that's weird. Let's keep myself a force here. And I think we'll just play out Frenzied Earrings. Give it counter and haste. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. What do we want to do? They have 2 Aeromonculuses, which really isn't great. They have a bounce spell, so we gotta be careful about our Savage Smashes. I think our deck is pretty solid as this. Like we could maybe put in a Rebel Slinger, but it only stops the Aeromonculus before they get the counter on, so that's not that great. We could put in a second Savage Smash, but it's possible that they have more bounce spells than what we saw. Actually, I think I like our Savage Smash better than our Titanic Brawl. Oh, too late. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Well, we got 2 colors. We got Gilgate. We're on the draw. Let's keep this. You got strong cards here. Oh, what happened to my sound here? Don't know why I can't. Wait, it might just get too used to Arena. Can you not drag and drop things in general? I think I'm too used to Arena. We could get out a 2-drop, but then we stumble our land a bit. I think I'd rather just get this out. Maybe they'll play their engineer on turn 3. We'll get them with our carnival again. Definitely plays out with a counter. And we can loot away something we don't need here. Our Gore Clan Wrecker is probably our weakest card. If we stumble our land, yeah. I don't really want to attack into open mana with this Burning Tree Vandal, and I might just do that. We didn't see a counter last turn. We saw biogenic whatever. The blue-green instant. Welcome to the stream, guys and gals. This is match 1 of a intermediate draft. We are 1-0 in games. Okay, so that's a little rough, but not the end of the world. Land here would be superb. Oh, the anticipation. Come on. Okay, well, maybe I should have been more specific, but that's fine. We can make that work. Okay, so we're going to fall a little bit behind in the race. If they draw a land, play out a card, they're going to be down to 3 cards in hand. Maybe we can get them with Carnage. Because we don't have anything that can block this anyway, and we don't have anything that can kill it. So Carnage might be the best thing to get some good cards out of their hand. Why they only have 3 to choose from, assuming they play something this turn. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. But we're going to get them pretty good with Carnage, I think. If we draw a land, we might just get to point this thing. Okay, so they're going to have no cards in hand. I think we just need to get to point one of these guys, though, to slow this down. Because otherwise we're taking 4, 5 next turn. Then we go down to 9, and then then we're on a 2-turn clock. So yeah, let's. So we can do this now, or maybe they'll tap out. I don't think they're running a counter in this deck. They might just tap out and make one of these a 5, or a 3-4, and then it changes the clock to a 3-turn clock. Let's see what they're doing. Anything? Come on, tap out. Nice. It's that one. Okay, so we will kill that one. Hopefully they don't have Quench. That is really good, because then we can play that out and then Carnival this thing to death, which I think is better than making them discard the last 2 cards, because we need to get rid of their flyers. If they had Quench, they would have played it. So I'm just going to let them kind of attack. They might try to pump this turn here. Okay, I think we're turning this around. Here we go. Okay, get him again. Perfect. Boom. Unless they drew Quench. I honestly don't think they have it. They were used the last turn. Even if they make this fight this, they're both going to die. Okay. Okay, so that's good. I think we Rampaging Renhorn. We can haste it. And the next turn maybe Savage Smash. We have to start. This isn't blocking much. It's possible they have their own right creature, but I want to catch up on the race. They only have 2 cards in hand. That Applied Biomancy guy's pretty good. I wasn't going to play around that, though. Alright, we're getting kind of low here. But we have a lot of good cards in hand, so if we can make this... Land wouldn't be terrible. Land would be really good, actually. Come on. Stony Strength is decent. We have to use Savage Smash on this thing. I'm okay just Savage Smashing this to this. Not attacking. And then hopefully they don't have removal. They're going to attack with it. We're going to 2-for-1 ourselves here, but we are up on resources card-wise. If they have a bounce or something, this is going to be a little painful, but not the end of the world. Hopefully they're just running out of gas here. That's totally fine. Let's get something that can block this thing down. That's pretty resistant to damage-based removal or fight spells. If they have a bounce, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. If they attack with this, we're going to have to block. Worst thing they have is Giant Strength, maybe, in which case they just 2-for-1 themselves. We've stabilized a bit here, but if they play it on a flyer, we're kind of in trouble. And this is something big here. Okay. That's still okay. Even if they have something to remove that card next turn. Tap a little. Oh, that's actually worse tapping. Whatever. They're starting to use resources just to get in the last bit of damage, which, you know, can work sometimes, but sometimes that's like how it gets you. Oh, that's not good. Trample. Okay, so we need to find a fight spell immediately. I don't think we have anything. Nope. Okay, so they have a decent amount of flyers here, so I think our Savage Smash gets better. Rebel Slinger doesn't block them all that well, so I don't think that's so good. And I think we just take out maybe Our fight spells are good. We just have to be careful about their bouncing stuff. So maybe we just take out this Burning Tree Vandal and do that. We'll play first. Yeah, this is good. We'll keep this. We might just, depending on what we draw on turn 2, we might just toss this get the point. When we play Rick's out. No, at this point, you might as well play out the Clan Guild Mage. I think I'll trade it with Sword Form Hybrid if I play something like that. I think we should spear that. I'm going to attack with this. They're not going to block. Then we could skewer the critics with 1 ammo, or if I get out this Rakdos Guildgate. Then we'll get Frenzied Eric's next turn. I wanted to get that out of here. Their ramp is pretty dangerous for us. I don't like that they're leaving up. Could very much be a counter spell. So I'd rather them counter this Frenzied Earrings. We haven't seen any counters from them, so they might have to bounce something if they have a bounce spell here. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just kind of get ahead of the resource race here. And then if we just hold on to this, we can basically draw 3 cards at some point. That's fine. Play this out while they don't have any counter magic up. This thing can only be blocked by one creature, so even if they play a 5/5, we can go get the point and get in with Sunder Shaman. We're ahead in the race. We have bigger creatures to play. We have some card advantage in assuming we can get some damage in. I think we're feeling pretty good here. What are the things we're worried about? They have that 5/5 Sphinx, which get the points get, and they're far away from casting. Let's see if they have any shenanigans going on here. Looks like they have some shenanigans. Giant Growth. Fight Spell. I think I'm okay with them doing that. I mean, it's a 1-for-1, and this thing still dies. And then we're going to have a... Now we're going to have a pretty beefy board. Civic has big creatures, but they usually need to be pumped first, so... Just gotta hold on to our get the point here. I don't know what they could have. They're gonna have something to play, I think, with 5 mana. But what could it be that could do anything? I mean, they could play like a 5/5. Yeah. Cool. 1 match down. I think the first match I made a mistake by not doing the Savage Smash. Maybe it almost got us that match, but luckily it didn't. Let's see what we're up against in match 2 here. Oh, I like our mana. We have a nice curve here. It's a 3, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we're gonna have a game. I'm actually okay against. Ooh, that might change our turn 2 play. I don't think so. We have nothing we're really ramping into. 3/3 against Rakdos is pretty solid stuff. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get a 3/3 out here. They can't even scorch mark this, which is good. They want to use this scare the critics of their own on us. That's fine. It's a bit aggressive, considering we have more damage on board. Especially if they don't have a second land. Why would they do that? Okay, well, there's nothing we need to... I don't want to haste my... I think starting to haste things now is going to be a little impatient. Let's get out another red. Let's get this going. We have Scare the Critics for any blocker they could play this turn. We still have attack. Okay, yeah, they're just stuck on land. Okay, so it looks like we're a Rakdos deck. So with that in mind, what could we do here? Actually pretty good with our... They might be more apt to... we're going to be able to eat their things with Titanic Brawl pretty easily. Scare the Critics good. We're going to be on the defense. Is there any more defensive cards we could have? Maybe instead of this Gore Clan, get this Axebane Beast in. Replace one of these with something that can block 2 power things better. I think that's it. Let's do that. Really strong cards in hand, but we need to mull for land purposes. This is good. Keep that. We'll put that on top, I think. Nah, we got a lot of 2-drops and stuff. We got many turns before we're gonna play our airings anyway. Oh, no, I wish I kept it. That's okay. We'll find a forest. Oh. All is good. Can't scorch mark it if they have Scare the Critics next turn. That's fine. That's fine. Get this out. Give up Scorch Mark. Perfect. Got the Frenzied Airings. I'm still kind of torn about my decision to bin the forest. We would be 1 land draw behind here, but we could get the Thunder Shaman out now. Okay, so that's going to give him some card advantage. So let's get him dead. That's good. I think if they had removal, they would have played it there. So this can basically kill any large creature they play out now. Let's see, Mountain in Exile, so they could play that if they deal 1 damage to me. Oh. So that's annoying, but it is what it is. And then they have 1 card left. If we find a forest, they're in trouble. If not, we just pump this. Wait, no, it takes 6. But then we're doing 7. They're kind of behind on the race, so they're not really incentivized to use this to trigger their... Ooh, that's real good. I think we're just going to haste this out. Just now they're on 2-turn clock if they don't feel like jumping. Even if they do, we have Scare the Critics. They can't even if they have the Death Touch thing in hand, they can't do anything. Because Spear has no power. And they have no good way to trigger 1 damage to me now without spending 4 mana. Okay, I think we got this. Unless they play Rakdos and he gets both of our creatures. They're just flooded out pretty bad. Okay. We'll Scare the Spears that. Guess I could have left that forest up for bear tapping, but they're going to go down to 4 with no cards in hand. You basically need like Rakdos to win this. I don't know what other card they could have. Okay, that doesn't do it. And I assume they concede. I'm not even worried because it can't have anything. Oh, that's a graveyard. Oops. And that's game. Alright, cool. 2-0. That was a very easy match for us. I think our opponent just had some bad draws for an aggressive, what seemed like an aggressive deck. With some solid card advantage between light up the stage and then whatever that ridiculous enchantment is. Let's see. On MTGO for this set, this is only my 3rd draft, and I trophied in my first one with the solid Azorius control deck, and then I went 2-1 with a Bus and Orzhov deck. In one match, I just mulled to 5 and mulled to 6 and couldn't pull out the games. And now we're 2-0, so I am 7-1 in matches so far, which I will take that win percentage any day. I think that's a 87.5% win percentage, if I'm doing my math right. All right, here we go. The finals. This could be better, but we have a 2-drop into a 3-drop. We do not want to see any more lands. Good thing we have the Burning Tree Vandals to... what is this about? Oh, I didn't realize it went to their turn. And I was like, what? Are they just carnivaling me in the face? That's a good one. Can get us one of these lands away here. Wired God. Scare the Critics would be no good. Okay, cool. We can attack into that. That's pretty sweet. That is good. I'm not worried about skewering this. I think we just play this out. Pitch a mountain. There we go. Pestilent Spirit makes our Skewer the Critics kill like anything. Bricks Madi here is, if they attack we can't block because they can pump it to a 4-3 and then this would just get eaten, so that's unfortunate. That's okay. Skewer. I turn on Skewer. Yeah, that's fine. Now what they got? That's okay. They used it versus. Okay, it's something, but it's a little slow against our deck. I think I'm gonna hold on to Skewer the Critics and just send this out. So they can't be doing this just to draw cards. Again, they could attack with this, but that's fine. Unless they remove this, they're going to have trouble blocking this next turn, and then we can Skewer the Critics if they play some 5-drop. What is this? That's fine. Oh, man, they're getting aggro here. I'm surprised they didn't attack with that. I think I'll give up 2 for 1 here. If they want to do that. If not, then we can Burning Tree Vandal plus Skewer the Critics. That's fine. Now that I'm under pressure, anything they could play probably won't have 4 health. Yeah. Cool. Skewer the Critics pre-combat. Actually, we can just attack with both and Stony Strength. I like that better, I think. Loot away our forest. That's fine. We're going to hold on to a forest to loot it away. Get our Guild Mage out here. We're looking pretty good. This can make a target creature not block now, so we can. That might be the better thing to do. Then turn our land into a 4/4. Are they just going to tap one of our things down? Oh, I should have maybe turned this into a land. But if they tap out for this, I can still do this. Choose target land I control. Let's do that. And then sure, it gives them more cards, but they're going to be down to. I think we just do this. And then all of our 4 cards are lethal next turn. There's only so much you can do with 6 land. Looks like our deck matches up against them pretty well. They're a weird mix of like aggressive and that card. I don't think we saw anything we want to change about this. A Boring Tree Vandal was pretty good in that. We still haven't drawn our Rumbling Ruin. Pestilent Spirit is kind of like a built-in 2-for-1, assuming you don't have removal. Actually, Storm Strike's really good with Petulant Spirit. It can get some work done. I like this. Scorch Mark's a good draw. Looks like we have some land to loot away here. Ooh, perfect. I think I'm gonna I'm gonna put a counter on this, I think. Because we saw the 4-2. There's a lot of things that we could just Stony Strength this onto and keep alive. And if they have removal here, they have removal. What can you do? I mean, we'll attack with this. I might even just trade. We'll see. I think I will loot away one of these lands, especially with Domri's ability. I think I'd rather just have a 3-3. And if they want to get in damage with this, that's totally fine. I'm not going to use our Stony Strength unless they tap out, and I might. They're doing for 5 here. What are they doing for 5? Deals 3 damage. You may cast a card convert. Okay, so I think we're going to save this. They're tapped out. They could cast another card here. But that's fine. They're going to be low on resources. Domri will help us with that too. Okay, that's fine. It's just a 1-for-1. Can't block, but that's fine. We're still winning this race, so it's interesting. This won't be able to block anyway. We can plus this. Kind of gives them something they have to worry about. If they have a haste creature, they're going to have to send both this way, but that's okay. Maybe it would have been better to just get the card draw, but then this thing would have been dead instantly. Let's see, this will be very telling of what their strategy is. Okay, so they are going for Domri. Let's see what they got here. Blue, do they have their 2-3? Wind Adept, whatever. Doesn't seem like a move a counter, do 2 damage to any target. That's fine. I think we could double spell this turn. Let's make this a 3-3. We'll loot. Okay, that's fine. We'll go to combat. attack with this thing. And I'm going to run out this Guild Mage because if they want to tap this and throw a counter at this, we can just Carnival this thing dead. Be nice to find some black mana here. What they got here? Skewer the Spears? Or, you know, whatever. Skewer the Critics. I always want to say Skewer the Spears. Stupid. This motherfucker is juggling flaming skeletons. It's pretty badass. That's fine. Sure thing. I think I'm just gonna let them do that. Like I said, if they want to throw a counter at this, it's totally cool. Plus this. Get this out as a 5/5. Yeah, let's do that. I could give it a 4/4 with haste, actually. Nah, I think let's be patient here. Then we could swing with this thing. If they want to block here and then chuck a counter on it, that's fine. I'm assuming they're going to take this counter off and chuck it at this or something. That's fine. Okay, now our Domri is protected. Now we're going to have card advantage. Not scary at all. I think it's worthwhile just to do this. Let's get this out. I think we can just give it haste here. If we don't give it haste, what happens? They can't double block. Actually, yes. Well, they could trade here. They'll have a 5-drop next turn and take 5, and then they'll be. Yeah, let's just do a counter. I think it's better. I assume that they're going to trade and then just take 5, and then they'll have a 5/5 next turn. But they have no cards in hand that uses 3 of their mana, so they're stuck with doing only 4. 4 mana. If they draw nothing, they're dead. We have Gorkline Racker as another menace creature. All right, look at that. A nice 3-0 trophy. 6-1 in games. That was a pretty solid deck. It did what it had to do. Nothing too fancy, nothing tricky going on. Yeah, not much more to say. Thanks for watching. I'll be doing more Moto streams. I like Arena, but there's something about Moto that just feels a little more, there's more stakes. Feels a little more competitive. The drafting is actually, what the hell is this thing? Premium card odds, approximately 1 of 67. Oh, look at that. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be recording more videos. I'll post them up. I'll catch you all next time. Florida Man out.